Hey friends, it's Jessica with Violet Crown Yoga, and it's a gloomy, foggy Sunday here in Austin, Texas, and I'm here just to touch base with you regarding the 40 Days of Rest Challenge. So this is something that I've challenged myself to do, to take 40 days of rest, or excuse me, starting the beginning of this year. That doesn't mean 40 days of rest and like nothing else, like you might do bed rest after you have a baby. But it's really just carving out some space to rest each day. So that might be like 5 minutes with a cup of warm tea, just acknowledging space as rest. It might be that you take a nap when you don't normally nap. It may be a guided meditation. And this is the fourth week. So each week, each Sunday, or I've tried to do it each Sunday, I've offered just a little tool that might help you, that might be help you incorporate rest into your day. Maybe you use it, maybe not. Maybe you know that there's something else that serves you better, and that's fine. But today, what's been on my mind is the fact that most of us have felt really pretty isolated over the past 10 months or so. And it doesn't feel like we have support systems that we normally have. I mean, we're connected virtually, but we don't see people in person. And it often feels like, for me personally, like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. And we're juggling all the things. But something that does help me, and something that I teach often in my classes is, or that I remind students, is that while it feels like the weight of the world is on our own shoulders, our weight is supported by the earth. Excuse me, cedar's bad. By the earth beneath us. So we feel isolated and alone, and like there's no support left at all, but we always have that support of the earth, and we're all connected to the earth. So within the support that we have the energy of everyone that we love, and everyone who's experienced things that are similar to us, or things that we haven't experienced. So there's this collective energy that we all share through the earth. So this is a meditation today, just to help you remind you of that connection, of that support that you have. And so it may be a vision that you have, like the support of the earth here. Mother Earth is supporting you. It may be a vision that you have of God and the connection to the earth that He created, or she. So it's just a way to help you surrender to that support that is here. So you can do this seated, you can do it lying down. I just suggest getting as comfortable as possible. So I'm just sitting on a big cushion. If it feels good to sit, that's great. But otherwise, if you want to listen to this going into a nap, feel free to lie down in your bed or on your couch and just get cozy, get some blankets, some comfortable clothing. My kids are outside making noise. Hopefully we'll make it through this without any interruptions. But yeah. So do whatever it takes to allow yourself to get comfortable and feel supported. And you may close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And just start to notice the rhythm of your breath. Notice the natural rhythm here. And then take a few big breaths here. I want you to inhale through your nose. And then as you exhale, you can exhale with a big sigh, or exhale through pursed lips, almost like you're blowing through a straw. So just taking several breaths like that. And with each exhale, imagine that you are surrendering whatever it is that may burden you, that may not serve you in this moment. And imagine that just melting away into the earth. And sometimes it's discomfort, sometimes it's strong emotions, and then sometimes it's that resistance we have to making space for that discomfort. No, that's part of our humanity to experience that. And the bigger struggle, or the bigger suffering, comes from that struggle against feeling that. So maybe that's what you're releasing. Releasing these things doesn't mean that you have released yourself of all pain and suffering. It just allows you to have a more clear picture of where you are in this moment. And know that you have the support of the earth here beneath you with whatever it is that you hold. And you can start to come back to just a normal, steady breath. And take a moment to acknowledge gravity as it holds you here close to the earth. And maybe you can allow your body to grow a little heavier, a little more grounded. And then begin to notice all the points of your body that are supported. So that may be touching, if you're seated, touching the ground or any kind of cushions that you may be on. If you're lying down, just noticing what's beneath you. Acknowledging that support. And then visualize how that is also supported by the earth and connected to the earth. And know that you have the ability to release whatever it is that you cannot carry into the earth. And you have the ability to draw energy from the earth when it feels like you have no energy at all. And then take a moment to visualize yourself here, supported by the earth. So maybe it's a vision that you have looking down on yourself, supported here. Maybe it's just the sensation of being supported. So sometimes it's easy to get a visual of that, and sometimes it's just sort of a set of sensations, sensory information that you get being supported by the earth. But see if you can envision it. And then picture yourself surrounded by the space in which you are seated or lying. So visualizing maybe the room that you're in and yourself supported here by the earth. And you can expand that beyond, maybe into the entire building that you're in, or maybe you're outside, so it's just a bigger space outside. But all the while just keeping that image of yourself here, supported by the earth. You'll expand that awareness beyond, so even bigger, maybe into a geographical area, maybe a part of the town that you're in, or maybe even bigger, looking down on the town or the city. And seeing yourself here, supported by the earth. And then even bigger, expand your awareness beyond that bigger geographical area. And as you broaden this scope, you see yourself still supported here by the earth, but you begin to tune into different geographical features, water, maybe hills or mountains, valleys. Taking that all into perspective of you being supported here by the earth. And then you start to notice other beings supported by the earth. Whether it's other humans, other animals. And you keep expanding this scope, this vision that you have until it's almost like you're looking from outer space down upon the earth, but you can see yourself, this little pinpoint of energy supported by the earth. And all the other beings on earth. Acknowledging this energetic connection that we have to each other through the earth. And then you'll slowly start to bring your awareness back, slowly back. So moving from outer space, maybe seeing this smaller geographical area, bringing your awareness back into your space and then back into your body. Come back to your breath. And then feel that support beneath you. Sometimes I imagine that I'm supported by a hand if I'm in a seated position. And sometimes I just feel this connection that I have to the earth. So what does that mean to feel this support to you? And then start to bring your awareness inward, inside your body. Noticing your breath and your heartbeat. Know that what exists within our own bodies is as vast as everything that exists beyond our bodies. And that the universe is beyond you and within you. And allow yourself to be supported by the earth. Surrendering any suffering. Allowing yourself to rest within that support. And know that you can take this moment to continue to rest, maybe fall into a sleep, or if you're ready, you can start to come back into your current awareness and carry on with your day.